Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. This is Thursday Thrills, the 34th edition. As always, yes, I'm going to show you screenshots about a little bit of the Pineapple Show, and then I saw another shot I had to take by old boy trying to make it in the scene. They used to be against microphones with XLR. I'm gonna clown this dude, but y'all gonna enjoy this shit. Y'all gonna enjoy this shit. I got some shots for y'all on the 40-minute mark, and we're gonna go in on these people. And Melly's trying to upgrade the new female Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much new. So, a lot of people try to say, is this entertainment? You can say it's a little entertainment, a little explanation, and a little here, a little there a little. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I mean, the bullshit's still here. You know, and then and you got these hoes think they more than everybody else, but they from the Instagram so-called modeling community. The modeling community is dying, bro. I try to tell you that 2020 done hit some hammers on some people's heads. But I have a special screenshot. I haven't seen a person in a long time. The one that called me coffee, man. Y'all know who it is, but man, he's back. Man, he is so geared up. And guess who cammed up though? We're gonna clown their asses too because they barely show their face. I show my face when I'm outside, vlog stream. Y'all didn't see my face a few times. It's no need, but I have to clown these people, man. They so clownish, and I don't even watch their shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even. And I'm glad I have the screenshot. They bet not say nothing. Fuck them. You know what I mean? It is what it is over here. It's like that over here. So Thirsty Thrills is one of those shows we talk about a lot of controversial stuff, mixed of everything, solutions. We talk about practical shit, over here. So especially, Thursday Thrills, what it's known for, And then we had a little fuckery over time, and it's like a little balance between everything, And that was my intended on creating these Thursday like shows or these streams or this, and we just get it in, because usually I do those Friday special madness, and I say, you know what, I'm tired of that shit because everybody's trying to take my shine on the Fridays because I started out on Fridays first, and then Thursday Thrills was a thrilling concept. I said, you know what, let me do Thursday Thrills. Goes back to the first one all the way down. It's been a rocky year for that first year starting out, but I said, man, this shit is wild. But I fucking love it. Oh yeah. It's just what it is. And I fucking love it, bro. Like, that shit's wild. And now I'm adding screenshots of the shit. I'm like, man, this is ought to be great. You know what I mean? This ought to be great. And I'm just like, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it in the real because I got some interesting shots for y'all because I think this is for last week or where she had her show. I'm trying to find these hoes that came on last week. I gotta dial it back and what they was going on. Shouts out to Absalom, man. He doing his thing. I know he's doing his thing. I'm kind of busy over here. Let's see what show came on. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this chick, Love Lexi. I mean, she had some matches. She had a guy named Elon and Chris. I'm gonna explain those are perfect matches. And the girl's 23 years old, and we're gonna talk about her. And she looked like, she says she's a real estate builder, but more like, she's trying to get in the modeling game, trying to be well balanced. She don't know what she wants to do, but she said she was feeling that Chris. Nigga, I mean, that was that match. So okay, a couple of days ago, we're gonna talk about this Midwestern chick. She's a clown. Lives in the Bay Area and she ain't all that. She didn't know what the fuck she wanted. We're gonna talk about her ass too. And then what's the other chick for the other week? Or was it last week? We gotta talk about her old girl. No, that's 7 days ago. That's the the I don't want to talk about that half Italian chick. We ain't worried about that shit. Who else we talking about? So we talked about old girl with Midwest. She ain't all that. So what's going on, Mike? Salute. Okay, who else are we talking about here? This other chick. It's in September. I think that was the last week. She's very interesting, but she wasn't all that. But then around this week, we got talk October. We're gonna talk about it this week. We're gonna start with that first, and then we're just gonna be like, okay, and then we're gonna get into the surprise shot. So it's pretty much, but she calls herself the Image. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much fucking crazy. But she says she lives in the Bay Area, but she originally from the Midwest. She ain't about shit. She's just a thirsty bitch like everybody else trying to be on there. And then Melly's just promoting like the new KS. It is what it is, Like I said what I said and I said what I feel. I don't care who don't like it. Like let's just keep it a band, man. Oh, okay. 9 days ago. Her name is the funny girl. I didn't get no shots from her. The funny girl, no. What's the other girl? 6 minutes. Okay, I'm trying to find the other girl because I gotta talk about this other girl. Yeah, that's the mix of talent. Okay, she probably done took it off of private it or whatever. But know what I'm saying. But shouts out to the people, man. 10 times they lied. Um, damn, they got a lot of. Everybody's got content. Ooh wee. Let me see something real quick. Devin Wade, 9 p.m. Only who really use condoms. Yeah. I'm gonna watch Devin Wade later. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. 10 things lie. 12. Okay, so we're just gonna watch Gilly for a minute, but I'm gonna watch him on the side. But as we can tell, in the 40 minutes is about to come in, and of course, people are just gonna do what they do. Shouts out to people that come through, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about some bullshit tonight because Thursday it's our bullshit topics, and we just come in with screenshots. We just going in with the haymakers with the kill. Y'all act like we ain't going for the kill, but we are going for the kill. It's just obvious. I mean, these hoes, man, gotta talk about them every now and then. These dudes get caught up, being thirsty over in that show. They said the pineapple show. Yeah, it's a pineapple show, but she made it up. She didn't have all those subscribers until she blew up and made a market. But she's a failed artist and entertainer, and now she's trying to get into the game and just trying to be, efficient or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Because most people they just don't give a shit. I know people don't like my ass anymore, but it is what it is. Like everybody show their hands, and I love it. I love the fact that things is going where it should be. It just shows me where I'm at. So it's coming. It's coming. It's coming along good. So I'm not really gaining anything. So hey, people gonna hate. Let the hate grow. It's just hate's growing, but it's beautiful. But it's fucking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I always had troll followers, and it's just what it is, bro. Like, dude, we're not tripping over here. I'm not tripping over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know things go left and right. We know things go left and right. We know things go left and right. If people just stop fucking with me for a bit, and then that's just what it is. I know everybody's trying to get out of this pandemic feel and all this other shit, and it is what it is. I'm just I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? But that's the weird thing. That's the internet. Trolls love to follow you, and then they could have been bots. They could have been bots, but YouTube is trying to destroy me, and it just barely fails. They fail every time. So it's pretty much it. So we back at it. But yeah, we got to talk about these shots. We got to talk about these screenshots because I think basically we're just gonna talk about these hoes from that pineapple show, and then they trying to find a man. But we found one. What's going on, Shade Salute? And it's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. Okay. All right. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, salute Tampa, salute. Yeah, we got to talk about them screenshots, man. Like I had to talk about the little bit of the pineapple shows I've seen, and a lot of these dudes is getting frustrated. I mean, shouts out to Daquan Wilshire saying that he did a reaction I've heard recently on this Gerbert guy, the white guy that's a comedian, and he was trying to pretend he was some type of fat bitch on the those dating apps, and he come to find out those white boys was talk about those big women, right? I'm gonna tell you something. They the ones desperate than the niggas, which is sad, but it's all men. It ain't about just one color. It's all men. And I've noticed some on the internet. This has been going on, and that's in the world. And then I just want to talk about it and show these screenshots. I saw that in the chat and see how thirsty these dudes were to talk to these women, man. Like it's hilarious, man. And it still have not changed. I know niggas gonna get mad, and it is what it is. Like we gotta admit, there's a lot of broken dudes out there that's desperate. Am I really mad about it? Oh hell no. This is what it is. It's just it's just like what a what do you expect? You see people coming through and they just like, hey, we in here. So I understand that people's desperate for attention and they want that affection and female attention. It is what it is. Thursday nights is, I talk about a lot of ton of bullshit, but you got to understand something. This is every other 2 weeks. I got to see what's going on. I might pull some different screenshots, see some bullshit and some content I've seen. And we just got to tell what people are going through. So, he said, stream Nice Times Out of 10 by Castaway featuring Young Dolph stream Phone Jump by Castaway. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching $1 million worth of game from the distance on the side here. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I'm doing my streaming shit. And he's saying Rockstar. Oh shit. Okay. I'm looking at professional shit. No, don't get me wrong. It's some wild shit. Ain't talking about the underground shit. Yeah, you got these hoes on here. It's a combination of a lot of things, man. I mean, everybody's doing their topics. Salute to everybody. It's just in the building. And it is what it is. We're gonna talk about it. Say the modern woman tells men to stop trying to teach femininity to women. And we ain't gonna get into that. I know Courtney's a good content creator, I ain't gonna get into that. Shannon Rawls, he's cooking husbands daily eating. No, okay, cool, 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 cool. That's very cool. So nightlife, passport, dating, travel, platinum. Yeah, platinum's hilarious. I ain't gonna get into his background. Okay, the '94 crime bill and its impact on black males. Who cares about that fucking crime bill? Like that's a long time ago. You niggas was hoes back then. Y'all wasn't doing shit when the white man was whooping your ass. Y'all told on each other. Y'all were fake niggas back then. Y'all fake niggas now. The real ones took the fall, like Larry Hoover and all them niggas. Stop it, bro. Most of you niggas is fake on the internet. And the more I see how fake you are, I'm not gonna co-sign y'all's bullshit. It is what it is, man. Yeah, it's a shot thrown. I don't care who like it. Y'all niggas is fake, and I dare y'all refute that. I dare y'all fucking refute that. Refute what I say. Think I give a shit? I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Just refute what I'm saying. Like, tired of niggas acting all fake on the net, man. Talking about they former street days. No one gives a fuck about that. No one gives a fuck about you, and I don't either. It's just what it is. Shit's dead, bro. Y'all can talk all this bullshit, but y'all ain't about that shit. But you got a lot of niggas thinking they got some nerve to get online and get on panels and think they know more than everybody. Like, get your bitch ass out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Especially old niggas need to be in a fucking casket where y'all be acting, especially on that goddamn Pineapple show. My age and above. That's why you niggas ain't shit. But we're gonna talk about old niggas on every other panel like hoes on here. And then shots are going to be thrown here. This is what Thursday Thrills is about, and this is what Sunday Mad is about. Yes, I will throw shots and little light roast there and there and clown your bitch ass. And I'll show the screenshots. See, niggas scared of screenshots. When I pull screenshots, they run. I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time. Don't run for me. Come check it. Hit the link if you have an issue. It is what it is. If not, shut the fuck up and go sit down somewhere. It is what it is, man. Like I'm not tripping off this shit. I'm not tripping off this shit. But but the 40 minutes is gonna be in the books. But we'll continue on the 2 hour mark or whatever, because I'm still gonna be talking because I don't see who's gonna come through or not. If not, I'm just gonna bounce and get the fuck up out of here because I'll show you the screenshots and that's it. But I'll wait till the 40 minutes coming in. So as recently, let me speak on about Herschel Walker's son. I mentioned him last night, and I'm talking about Christian Walker. Shouts out to Torian Reloaded, Torian Rain Reloaded. Shouts out to him and them guys, them fellas over there. I found it quite interesting that the son is going against the father, right? And the son said the father's been lying all these years, put a gun to his former wife's head and then left around, fucked around, and they try to say Herschel was winning. At first he was in some numbers, but technically he's losing to Warnock. Now, I know I live in the state of Georgia. I ain't gonna tell you who I'm gonna vote for. It don't really matter at this point, but everybody knows Warnock is gay. A lot of people try to say he's not gay, but he's on the other tip. It don't really matter if he's gay or not. I don't say it like this. A lot of people try to say, "Oh, if he's gay or not." No, the dude's gay. I mean, he impregnated nobody. They don't know nothing about the African girl. Me and my dad knew about it because he was my former pastor. And well, I used to be a Christian at the time, and I stopped fucking with him in probably in '09. But everybody knew he was on the other side. I mean, he tried to pretend and hide and try to denounce it. No, dude, you are what you are. It's just you support that shit, and you try to front that things don't go that way, but you're on that tip anyway. So I'm familiar with what's going on. So y'all can't tell me nothing about GA, bro. Again, I've been here for decades, and I can tell you how sorry the Christian church is. They got a lot of weirdos in there. So I stopped fucking with that shit a long time ago. So I'm not a Christian over here. So keep that in mind. If y'all listen to this on the playback, keep that in mind, right? So when you have something like that, a guy representing the alphabet group is backing him. He knows it, and I know it. He's being backed. So by default, like I say, he's not going to win the Senate race. Bullshit. He going to win because he's got protection. Stacey Abrams, they try to say she's going to lose the election. She's not going to lose the election because of the abortion shit. Because the abortion shit, I'm trying to tell you, Kemp can't do nothing. If you're anti-abortion, try to put strict laws, no bitches is fucking with you. And that goes for any party. If you have a bitch in the Republican Party, Democrat Party, they're going to vote against his ass and get his ass up out of there. And I already know what's coming in GA. GA's changed, okay? It ain't what it used to be. Herschel can't win it because he's a Trump guy. Anything Trump-related, they're not fucking with you. I'm sorry. I mean, look what they did the last election with Biden and Trump. They're not having that. That's their sole missions to see what the elections are going on, and nobody's not going to co-sign that, right? That's what we're going to see in these races. And they're going to determine what the next presidential election in 2024, they think that's most important, but the most important is the district attorney. If the district attorney is voted in or the right ones, they're going to determine what laws is going to be in books. Depends on what district attorney's elections are the most important to vote for, unlike these other ones. That determines how your laws and how you move and how you live out here. Am I right? And that's just basically 101 on politics. Laws got to be in great order to benefit who? For the people, not the select few, unlike some motherfuckers on here. But it's just like, I see it a lot, and we understand that this is the type of stuff that we're on, right? We get it. We get the attention. We get the momentum. Am I correct? So I know everybody's going to be in motion in time, right? So last time I checked, it's the real deal. It's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody say transfer and all that. Well, good luck with that, fellas. Y'all be easy for that. Y'all be easy for that. Yeah, I'm gonna get Absalon in. Yeah. I'm gonna share my man Absalon in the building. Shouts out to you, man. Like, hey, keep doing, hey, keep pushing. I know it's a tough fight for Thursdays, but I support you, man. I'm gonna put you right here. Yeah, yeah. On post. I don't know why. I don't know why it won't post. Yeah. I don't know why it won't post. I mean, what's going on here? I gotta look at my community tab for a minute. Oh shit. I post too many. Okay, my fault. My fault. I post too many. I post too many. One at a time. So it did work. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, okay. My man's done it. All right, I done it. I did it twice. I'm on my cell phone when I did that. But apologize. Sorry, man. Only had to do you one time, and that's it. Yeah, because this G Herbro interview was kind of nice on the Gilly side on the $1 million worth of game. But but the 40-minute mark we're about to get in. It's 24 minutes in, so let's talk about Herschel Walker's son a little bit. Man, he's on and cracking. He's on and cracking about that boy, his dad being a failure, man. That's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. And then what I'm saying is, in so many words, I'm just like not appalled by it. This is the type of shit that you see when families don't really, coexist, and it just shows you the dysfunction in their relationship. And he's fucking around with whores all day, and Herschel, they act like he's gonna be the man. He ain't doing shit. He don't know nothing, especially in the Senate, and he didn't create nothing. So it's a lot of stuff gonna come out on him. He's gonna lose the election. Not everybody's gonna trust a motherfucker like that. They trust Warnock. They trust Warnock because he was a pastor. So everybody's gonna trust a pastor. So you can't go against the church. So the church will always win because they're corrupt. Corruption wins, bro. It's done by design. And if you have anything bad on you, especially he's black too, see, he try to use the black card. Most black people ain't gonna co-sign Herschel Walker. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. They don't fuck with him, especially if you're a batterer too. And if black women see you as a batterer to another woman of like their similar complexion, you're done, man. You already lost the election by default. I say this ain't the presidential rigged Masonic elections. This is real life. They will get rid of you. Georgia elections is very different because I've seen many times they're backed by certain people and you ain't gonna be able to win that. Okay, corruption rules this state. Corruption always rule. Look at this city of Atlanta. So don't get me started because that's who runs societies, man. Y'all can talk all this bullshit trying to say they ain't gonna win this and that. Stop it. If you don't live here, you don't understand that GA has always been corrupt. Ever since I was in the workplace, I've seen it firsthand and saw the differences, what's going on lately in the world. So y'all not saying anything different. I mean, I see y'all's little content and things like that. Oh, they're gonna win this and that. It's bullshit. And speaking of the WLM, I call that a bunch of bullshit. And that's not trolling. That's just trying to emulate like the Blue Lives Matter bullshit. So WLM ain't doing shit. They just, some people say they trolling, but nah, it's just some bullshit. Why would you defend something that no one gives a fuck about? Their lives always mattered because they got corrupt laws that don't matter to us and don't give a fuck about us. They care about themselves, but that's factual. That's in the U.S. That's in the West. That's all they care about is their damn selves. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would anybody give a fuck about anybody's viewpoint? Like I've always said, that goes for any other race or anybody. Don't matter, especially over here. We crush shit over here. But again, it's just like I'm so sick and tired of people trying to act like they know so much about it, but they really don't. Especially if they don't live here. I've been living here for decades. You can ask me anything about GA. The politics ain't really changed much. It's just got corruption. If you ask the corrupt money and the dope money wins the election, it's always have been and it's always will be. This is not the U.S. presidential elections. You have to panic to get through. No, this shit is kind of like state. State is very different. They determine the fate of all people. And a lot of it's money driven, corrupt money driven. So when you're dealing with stuff like this, you got to understand that this stuff is not going anywhere. That's factual. So maintain what you're saying right now. So his son is doing a great service exposing how fraudulent his father is. So it's coming out. Everything's going to come out. And they say if he loses the election, actually, he is not going to win the election. He will lose this election and more stuff will come out, and they're not going to pick another candidate again. Remember, they say he's struggling numbers. He ain't going to win that. Name me an athlete won an election and they maintain that. I mean, besides Schwarzenegger, the actor, that's good, but they'd never go further in politics. He was just used to do some shit, but it's a bad senator. He can get impeached and be railroaded out of there. He wouldn't even last. And I think he knows that people ain't going to fuck with him because he's Herschel Walker. No, he's backed by Trump. That's what this is all about. They don't want that shit. Not in the state of GA. Why? Because if you know who put Biden in, GA did. So there's no way it's a losing ground for the Republicans. So the Democrats have won again on that tip, and they're going to stay strong. And that's the thing. People need to stop bullshitting that this stuff happens all the time. The world's changing, man. That right-wing fascism, semi-liberal shit, or actually ultra-liberal shit does not work on me. It works on y'all motherfuckers, not on me. I understand instinct, rule by instinct. So when you rule by instinct, you understand what's going on in your whole purpose, right? So again, that's just basically the tip of the iceberg. We're in the 30 minutes, so we'll show you the shots. And it's pretty much like I see it all the time. Nobody's going anywhere. And it's pretty much the same old, right? So if you expect the same, it's going to remain the same, right? And that's how I'm going to look at it. So when you talk about things going on in politics, we're going to talk about it a little bit, but and everybody's distracted by the pussy shit. So that's why I always show the pineapple show the example of people being thirsty, and in the real world, they're struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we're getting right now. So appreciate the likes though. And it is what it is. I'm still here. If y'all come through, we're gonna come through. We're gonna show the shots. But it's mainly we see this all the time. So basically, Herschel Walker's son is just airing the motherfucker out. And he said his dad loves hoes like everybody else. They love hoes. They're not as worrying about the real thing, but being a fucking pawn to a system that don't work in your fucking favor. Right? That's the thing. So again, I've been on it. Just been more consistent with it. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna step away. Just give me about 2 minutes, and I'll talk about the situation of I don't know what's going on around the world right now because I haven't been watching the news because I know people still talking about that war shit and I'm gonna talk about more about this WLM tactic before when I step away. I'm gonna go in depth what that meant. And I'm gonna put it in context on the woke strategy, so-called woke strategy, or they use the term woke as for niggas, and they never break down the term. So you gotta understand that most people they just gonna hate regardless of what's going on. So I'm not really surprised at it. So y'all shouldn't be. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna reload this because it freezes up every now and then. This damn thing. So I'm not really worried right now. So, I'm gonna step away for a couple of minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna change. So I'll be right back because I'm watching GR Bro, and we're gonna talk about the WLM for a minute. We're gonna talk about that for extensive for the 40-minute march. Who will come in. I'll be right back. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, degenerates? Up? Yeah, back at it again. So I had to change, had to get relaxed for a minute. See what's going on here. So I know G Herbo is interviewed. It's like a pre-record with $1 million worth of gain. I know they talking about some real shit. A lot of people in that chat room. Yeah, I'm in there too in the clouds. Watching from a distance. Doing my shit over here. But anyways, yeah, we got to talk about these hoes for a minute. We got to talk about them. That Pineapple show is kicking off. It's kind of like the new KS show. That's Charles' replacement. Before he passed away, he passed the torch to this bitch, man. Like they talked, and she had him on cameo on Instagram, and I saw them talking. And for the camera cut off, they probably talked about something horrendous. Said, "Hey, bitch, you want you want this gig?" He passed it right off to him for his death. I told you, your God passed it off to this thing, man. We're gonna talk about it. She's the new thing. Them other bitches can't hang. She's got it. And I told you, my prediction, if she gets 1 million subscribers or more, she's going to forget about you motherfuckers. It usually happens all the time. This is YouTube. They forget about motherfuckers. When are y'all going to learn? When are y'all gonna motherfucking learn? That's the truth. Niggas is crazy, bro. Talking all that weird shit and think we're gonna be forgetting about hoes on here. No. We talk bad about hoes. We talk bad about the context of misleading dudes. And they think they're starlets, but they're not. And you got desperate white boys looking at them. It ain't just niggas, it's white boys too. And no matter what color the man is. And if they're desperate in those DMs and those dating apps, that's all they talk about. They don't get the best pussy like that. Let's just keep it a buck. They don't. Because if they did, why the fuck would they got problems? They got problems psychologically, bro. They got problems psychologically. And you can't just tell me, oh, they're doing it for the benefit of the men. They're doing the benefit of the men. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, damn. That's how much I spend? I ain't spend nothing. Oh, shit. Yeah, like 600. Like, wow, okay. I didn't spend much. Oh, shit. I need to spend some money. I got to spend something. I got to spend some mics or something. First of all, I'm going to try to get me a new one. I'll see if it's on sale. Fuck it. I'll see if it's on sale. ZZ sounds and shit. I want to see this bitch is on sale. Cause y'all niggas is just in stock. Okay. Yeah. Order right now. Check out. Yeah. Oh, someone. Yeah, he said, "Well, they aren't the same goofballs." Yeah. I know, bro. Oh, let me let me get on the festivities. Let me get on the festivities. And we're gonna big this up for a minute. We're gonna talk about it. All right. We got the festivities over here. Yep. Save to continue. I got my little shit going. Yeah, I ordered this and yeah, I'm not doing that. It's coming on the 10th. Yeah. I'll get my new mic on the 10th. I'm gonna test it out. Yeah. Yeah. No. Reorder. Oh, name of the card. And okay, we're gonna get y'all give me a second. I'm doing something. Make a little transaction here. Yup. It's for 179. I gotta spend some money. I'm like, damn. Place the order. Yeah, place that motherfucking order, man. Yeah. All right. They said thank you for the order. Thank you. Yeah, you know how it is. All right, enough of that. I had to make a little transaction, so I got something. I have a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, I know he's gonna call me tomorrow on some shit. I might get it Saturday. You may never know. Points by these dudes are idiotic hoes. Yeah. We're gonna get into it. All right, I was over here this week. I think it was on a Monday, I believe. Old girl didn't know what the hell she wanted. Old girl did not know what the hell she wanted. she reject a lot of dudes and this and that. She ain't all that on Instagram. I seen her picture. Her pictures is whack. Ain't got no ass. She need to go back to Ohio. And she's in the Bay Area, mind you. The Bay Area is expensive, but she barely making it over there. She's like, I got family over here, bitch. You don't care. She picked this one dude named his name is Trail. Trail's a cool dude, but guess what with Trail? I won't tell you about this nigga Trail. Shouts out to Trail. That nigga don't even have he said a social network or media, he said, right? And he uses email. Typical, right? But he takes care of his family. That man's in his 40s. I was like, that man's awesome. At least he's honest though. And he was feeling this hoe. Another stuff. We're gonna leave all alone. But we got it. And then this dude. I'll tell you what he looks like. We're gonna talk about the super chat in a minute. Hold on. We're gonna talk about the super chat in a minute. This is he was talking to her when I caught this shot. She's who you, nigga? Who you? She got that look. Who you? His name is Joel Mander, right? And he came up there trying to like he a cool player, and that bitch wasn't even feeling it, man. She was like, yeah, yeah. I heard Joe got a head donkey in the backyard. See these clowns, they got issues. All these Nigerians, they talking. I ain't Nigerian, by the way. Bill Bellamy, they call that nigga Bill Bellamy. Don't he look like Bill Bellamy's twin brother? Don't he look like Bill Bellamy's twin brother or his long lost brother? Don't he look like his brother? This is Bill Bellamy's long lost brother, y'all. And he calls himself Joe Manda. That ain't his real name. I think his name is Joe or J Bellamy. I'm gonna call that nigga J Bellamy. Oh man, I need to stop. I'm an asshole. Okay, I love trolling these motherfuckers. Okay, Leon Dreamcast. Melly, I love when you being rude girls on here. That's what's keep this show entertaining. It's been dry for the past couple of weeks, and she posted that shit too. Melly's petty as hell. Man, Leon Dreamcast. Interesting name. He calls himself the Dreamcast. Nigga, when's the last time you played a fucking Dreamcast? The 2001, nigga? The fuck out of here, man. That's gonna be the comment of the night. If it ain't, it's probably the third of the night. And let's talk about this motherfucker. She pineappled the hell out of this Eddie Griffin wannabe. He looked like Life Jennings reject of Life Jennings. And she was filming for a few seconds until the singing. She said, I couldn't handle the singing. I had to catch this nigga. I said, look at this nigga. He said, look at this nigga. Woo! She rejected him. And then look at her laughing at this. I said, that nigga ain't gonna make it. That nigga ain't gonna make it. Look at her hair. She done dyed her hair blonde, acting crazy. And she's over here fucking around. That's all this week. Before you answer, he's gonna bring a second snuggie for you. Oh hell, these weirdos, these fucking weirdos in the chat. She having pineapples yet? Me as an entrepreneur, you don't need a job. We can open a tortilla, serve Mexican dishes. Oh Lord, tortilla, amigo, tortilla. Gracias, amigo. Tortilla. It is what it is. Let me stop. He looked like someone's reject of Eddie Griffin. That ain't even his real name. Like, why you call yourself Eddie Griffin? Nigga, you like his all lost cousin or some shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. And this nigga's trying to get some game last night, but she wanted that Chris nigga. She wanted that Chris nigga with the short dreads. She's from the Midwest originally, but she was born there, and then she's from the San Diego area. But shouts out to old girl right here. She wasn't feeling this nigga right here. This is I believe this is a wannabe Kanye West nigga. Looking lovely, no sugar daddy, Maurice Harvey. And she looking at her and said, nigga, what? She's like, she had that look. She said, nigga, what? And Melly like, look at this nigga. She's like, look at this nigga trying to flirt with her. And she's like, nigga, what? And by the way, y'all, I'm tell you how old she is. This girl is 23, right? And the other dude that was in his 30 plus, he wanted her too, but he didn't realize she was 23. And this guy from Philly, shouts out the guy from Philly. She had three options. She had Chris, the other nigga from Philly, shouts out to him, and then old boy Elon, man. He had the name of Elon Musk, and everybody was rooting for Elon with the muscles. She loved Elon and Chris and that Philly nigga. She said, I can work with that. And she young too. Y'all getting her best years. Y'all could have hollered at her last night. You niggas, I'm fucking with y'all, but she wasn't feeling this nigga right here. Damn, you could be her daddy. Yep, got that gray in his face. And I'm 43, and I love 20 years younger. Darn, damn. He's like saying, damn. Justice saying, damn. Mike, he is married. Oh shit, he's 43. They saying he's 43, 23. Oh Lord. She said 33, but quick to be talking to 43. Oh Lord. It is what it is, man. Like I told you, man. These women, they like playing games with y'all. They love it because you niggas is weak. I got him again. Oh yeah, he is Gary. That he's probably related to Gary Payton. They call that nigga Gary Payton. They hilarious. They hilarious. They call that nigga Gary Payton. She looking at this nigga and said, I ain't going out with this Gary Payton looking nigga. And her name is Alexia, but I saw this shit and she used the screen name Styling Out. Yeah, she is styling out. She says she an artist. And she look at this and she says, this old nigga right here, he ain't getting this Gucci. And look at Belly. She petted his part. He said, sir. She's like, sir, are you gonna come talk to her? Are you gonna go talk to her? Are you gonna go talk to her? That's how she talk. Oh man, but it is what it is. She could be your daughter, Pineapple. That's what they tell me. He's weird. She's 23, weirdo. Uh-oh. They call him Gary Payton. They call the Gary Payton wannabe the weirdo. They call him the so-called glove nigga, the weirdo. Oh man, yo, the chat was fucking wild. They was cheering her on and the old boy on. I say that was a wild show. I saw that last night, man. That had me dying. Damn. Let me talk about old girl over here. Let's talk about this bitch over here. Okay, her name is Ashley, the artist channel. She didn't know what the fuck she want, and I think she's some type of Caribbean chick. She says she's an R&B singer, and Melly with the new dude showing us shit, acting a fool. I said, let me look at this bitch. This bitch is weird. I think I talked about her last week. Did I talk about her last week? I think I did, or probably I think it was this week. Was it last week? And I think this is last week. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about it. I think it was Ashley. Her name was Ashley, the artist. No, she's a different one. Okay, and this is Italian. He trying to get some game to her. Look, she didn't want his ass. She didn't want his ass. He's Polish, and so I grabbed this. I think it was it was last month. She didn't want his ass, so that's old. Yeah, that's old. Let's get on to the festivities, old man. I saw this screenshot, and you know what? And oh my god, look at her. She got the MV7. Look at Sister George and Concrete trying to look all glossy over. Look at this bitch right here. Talk all this man shit. But Sister George with Curling, you know, their marriage is great, but hey, it is what it is. But look at Mr. Fettinelli over here trying to have the same fucking microphone, and he used to hated XLR mics. This fucking clown and try to emulate. He's a fan of DJ Kuda with the microphone, DJ Kuda, and this nigga is a clown right here, bro. This Navy reject motherfucker, he's a fucking clown, man. Fuck this nigga. That's why I call him Fittinelli, man. I always call him that. He think he a mob boss with the physique. Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Nigga, you're a clown. Nigga, call me Coffee Man, man. You nobody in the Navy. Get the fuck out of here. You're a desk worker, nigga. You ain't shot nobody, nigga. You're a crybaby ass nigga. You was crying on Ramil's shit. And then Tommy Sotomayor called you a broke ass nigga, called you broke and cried like a little bitch on the panel with MOT and everybody else, aka Mr. Three Syllables and all them other niggas, man. Punked y'all niggas on the panel. And Ramil's got that string hidden. He ain't gonna tell y'all that. But this nigga right here, man, fuck this nigga. That's all I'm gonna say right now. That's on GP. And fuck this show. And they hardly ever came up. And this is what they, Lord, talking all this shit about our own women, right? Get the fuck out of here. But this nigga right here need to be quiet. Stop it, nigga. Stop it. Ain't nobody fucking with y'all niggas. You got your usual suspects in the chat room. She said the thirst is real. No shit. You be thirsty too. Stop it. Yeah, like these screenshots, man. Y'all don't want this work. I don't want this work, but that's just all I got, because 50 minutes in, it's just I'm just looking at it like, hey, you niggas is crazy, man. But I had to get this. I had to get this, man. Like this shit is wild. Like, let me tell y'all something. Y'all see a nigga named Fednelly, man, like AKA Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic, so-called Mr. Fan. Ain't nothing fantastic about that nigga. Fednelly needs to just be quiet and go sit down. That George Floyd shit, I got the best of that nigga. That nigga's a fucking clown, bro. He cries like a little bitch, man. Cried on real shit like a little hoe. Like a little hoe. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, it's right. He cried like a little hoe. I want my bottle. That nigga want his bottle. The fuck out of here, nigga. And before I did the shots, I ordered me a microphone. I'm petty like that. NBA team over, impoverished kid from Akron has already lived out his wildest dreams, which is why nobody blinked at his desire to own a team. Man, the fuck out of here. Fuck that nigga too. Ain't nobody studying that nigga. Yeah, go win some damn championship with them sorry ass Lakers. That's my dad's team and my mom's team, but fuck them Lakers. Fuck them Lake sexuals, bro. I'm done with the Lakers. Done. Fuck them niggas, bro. I never was a Laker fan. Fuck them Lakers, bro. Lakers is finito. The Lakers is finito. LeBron's killing that team. You know what the Lakers should do? Lakers should understand that y'all gonna be a losing ass team for some years, and y'all be back in the future, but y'all ain't winning no championships forever. Y'all curse for life, bro. As long as you got LeBron, y'all curse. Y'all ain't winning nothing. You probably ain't gonna win nothing after that. Jeannie Buss said she gonna get some play. She ain't gonna get no stars, man. It's over. Go to Vegas to get some stars, bro. Make y'all team better, and that ain't y'all's fucking arena, and that ain't y'all Staples Center. That's actually the LA Kings Stadium. Y'all know nothing about the center. So the Clippers and Lakers, that ain't even a fucking arena. They're guests in that fucking arena. Why? Because it ain't theirs. That's a hockey arena, by the way. The LA Kings own that shit. That's why they try to tell them y'all need some new shit. That's why the Great Western Forum is vacated, and you go back to the Forum. To be honest with you, and that's why they ass look stupid in the Staples Center. I get it's story, but no one wants to play with y'all. LA Kings is tired of y'all weak asses. Tired of y'all's bullshit. And y'all act like y'all got the shit. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Ain't nobody listening to these niggas on the internet, bro. And they trying to say ain't nobody listening to you. Man, I got viewers since last year. That's the pandemic views. It happens, bro. Like, y'all can't look at that and say I ain't getting none. No, I'm getting some on the playback. You have to understand. Live streaming can be very, very difficult. And niggas get upset every time when I say some shit, then they get triggered. Don't get triggered. Get real with yourself. Cause this bullshit right here, I'm just still letting y'all know. When I saw this cammed up, I was like, what the fuck? And this nigga right here, man, like he's a whole clown, man. And I'm glad someone shared that on my subscription list. And I saw this and I was peeping in the clouds. And I said, man, let me look at this shit. And I saw this last night. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. And I was doing my stream talking about liberalism 4 last night. And I peeped this. I said, man, clown this nigga and let me clown the host and all this shit. They love this bullshit. You can see nobody on the panel, and you got your usual suspects. I mean, shouts out to the usual suspects, but it is what it is. And you got this clown named Astro. I don't fuck with. I'm afraid of trusting the wrong person only to get my hopes shattered and act like a monster in response. Oh, you sound like a little bitch. The fuck out of here. Sound like a little bitch. He sounded like a little bitch, when he wrote that. He sound like a little biatch. He sound like a little biatch. That's what he sound like, but it is what it is, man. But as I can tell you, I'm enough of this screenshot shit, But yeah, I got it. I think I used this last night. Yeah, that was last week for Steph. So she was talking about some Italian dude, and he tried to get some. I think I talked about it last week. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that. and I believe old boy with the hair, and I believe was it? Yeah, it was last month, end of the month. Yeah, it was end of the month and the beginning of the month. Yeah, that was. I think it was like the last pineapple show. I think it was on that Monday. So yeah, it was. It was. We got to delete those. It wasn't interesting. You know, she's like an R&B singer, but she wasn't shit. But y'all saw it. You know, it ain't no need. But I won't keep these ones up if y'all want to ask. You know, if y'all want to ask some questions about these shots. It is what it is. Like you got people understanding that that show is crazy, but she's trying to be like the next Kevin Samuels. That's y'all's new star, and she's a female, and she's blowing up fast. Y'all better pay attention what she's doing, man. She's a matchmaker. She done gave a matchmaker to old girl named Alexia. Is doing very fucking well. And old girl's doing it. And let's see what she is. Is she at 1 million? No, she's trying to climb. You gotta understand that she's trying to climb that shit, bro. She trying to climb that shit. She's already got 400 something thousand, but she gonna end up being 1 million subscribers. She says, "You think so? Yeah, bitch. You keep doing this shit, people gonna fuck with you. They gonna fuck with your shit." And she's been on this shit since 2012, longer than me. I've been on it since April too. Well, this is my second channel. I've been on YouTube for a long time. So okay, what day did I came? I came on the 18th of 2012. So that was 10 years ago. She came on the 11th. So it's like a couple days before me, but I've already been on YouTube forever since May of 2007, May 27, 2007. I was 19 at the time. That was my first channel. This channel is like my second channel, my main channel, because the only reason I'm still here, niggas support what I was saying a long time ago. It took a while and it growed in 2 to 3 years. My views grew in time. Your views do grow over time. YouTube is weird like that. The algorithm back then didn't exist. It's just people watch you over time. They're gonna find your shit and then the views go up and there it is. You'll be in the number racket. That's the long term. See, short term, they want you to get them now. That short term shit don't work for everybody. So it's pretty much like, if you're gonna be here, just be solid. But I just don't understand when niggas want to lie on the internet and thinking they the shit, and which they're not. It's just like I see this a lot, and niggas get upset and be like, okay, we here now, and just like, oh yeah, and Fit Nelly acting crazy again. Sergeant Willie Pete bandwagon. Oh man, Sergeant Willie Pete, he's been doing his thing. He's been talking about that PNB issue. Y'all need to watch his recent. He has some good points on that. I disagree with him on the guns part about the PNB. No, that's just a trend, bro. Like nobody's scared of these young bitch ass niggas. They get their head blown away every day. You got a lot of fake motherfuckers from the Mid Atlantic, East Coast, the South. They always exist. Everybody is fake on the internet, bro. They ain't about that street shit. That's why I don't listen to people no more. I'm very careful who I listen to on the internet. That's been like that. I've been like that since 10 years prior. I choose a select few people I listen to. I don't listen to everybody. I listen to everybody's content if it's in the browser and the algorithm, yeah. And then if I find out if it's bullshit I don't like, I unsubscribe that motherfucker and I dip. That's what the fuck I do. I've always done that. I'm always been consistent. If I don't like someone's content, I don't acknowledge them ever again. I just treat you like dog shit and get the fuck up out of there. It could be on someone else's other platform. I stop fucking with you. I just fucking with you from a distance, but outside of that, it is all good. It is what it is. So that's just who I am. I'm not saying that anybody can come to this channel and they just come through. So okay, let me drop the gates. If y'all feeling froggy, here's y'all's opportunity. So I don't want no excuses. I don't want no crybabies. Be like, man, he didn't drop the link, man. Shut your weak ass up and create this account and get the fuck on. I don't care about you niggas like that. And we're going to stay on the screenshots, y'all. We're going to talk about these hoes, and we got to talk about them. Because Melly's on a roll with this shit. And then she done got a match fix for the 23-year-old. So it's like, I can't. And the girl didn't even look 23. She looked like she was 30 to me. The Alexia chick last night. That bitch looked like she was 30. And in real estate, she probably lying about the 23 part. We don't know. We don't know. She could be lying about everything. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know that that bitch is lying. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. Like, these hoes will say anything to be on television. I don't judge people for what they do. It's just the actions that they bring. I just don't see the value of lying like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand something. Most people gonna lie on the internet regardless. Okay. Some shit just don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand, most people are fake, bro. Y'all act like I care. I don't give a shit about what people do. Okay? I care about less things. And that's just sad to say. I care about less things what people say. They can say what the fuck they want to say about me. And you think that's gonna stop me from caring. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about that person. I really don't give a fuck. You gotta understand that most people care, and I really give two fucks about what people think. And that's how I do these screenshots. Like, if they have an issue, they can always hit the link when I'm available. What's going on, man? Salute you, D. Salute. And it's just what it is. Because what I see on that show is just obvious. I mean, dudes get rejected a lot, and they like getting rejected, and that's their thing. That's their issue. Go for it. But I'm just saying, like, for instance, I see what I see now, and it's just like it's really sad. And then a lot of people said the girl's like, what was she 23 on this show? That's what she claims. I don't believe she's 23. I believe she's 30. She looked 30 to me. She looked decent though. She ain't ugly. I would say she's average looking in a way in a face, but she looks like a little bit she's a little average, almost on the above average tip a little bit. She's a solid 6 or a 7. To me, she's a 7. She's a solid 7. And she's got a good personality. She's very reasonable. She was reasonable with that Chris dude. She said, "Chris, you done did it for me." And when she got excited about what Chris said last night, and I knew that was a match. It was Chris and Elon. And what she said, and she always brought up her zodiac, and she said she's a Leo. Okay, typical. But she's probably the clingy type, so she ain't my taste. Thank God I didn't go up there and talk to this girl. I mean, woo, it's been a mess. Y'all been clowning my ass. And I said, look at this nigga's face and his hair. Yeah, y'all be talking that shit. I know you troll niggas like that. I know how niggas get down. Y'all get down for real, for real. And it is what it is. Like, I understand what game y'all playing. I know these things. But that's the thing that I've always said. Everybody has their issue. Everybody. Even if they like me or if they don't. I just look at it like this. Look, when I look at these shows, I don't even roast the women or anything. I just roast the bullshit when they have the whores on there. When you see them on Instagram and Twitter a lot, you study these women, but you study the men that be DMing them stuff. Now our own man is corrupted by it, yes, but you got other race of men. When I heard Daquan was saying some other dudes and they look good, but they chase the obvious, and which I'm not mad. That's your business. If you like them big or round or whatever, that's your business. I mean, some people say they desperate and lying to them. Yeah, you fuck up the woman's self-esteem. Men has power over that. I told you, a woman is a reflection of you. What you do is how you see it fit. And it works. It works. It's called common fucking sense and build off your shit. That's all I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can care who y'all love, and that's y'all's business. I don't pride people like that. I don't pride people like that. Because I think, people just overreaching and stuff. And then I'm glad he talked about the big woman conversation. I said, well, that started in 2003 on down. And so the cutoff year for them is like 2020. You got all types of women showing ass now, no matter what size. OnlyFans destroyed them and exposed that. Well, actually, the pandemic exposed all these hoes, man. You just got to be mindful who you're fucking with. That's just common sense. It's elementary shit. Common sense that y'all should fucking know. But you niggas are so hard-headed. Y'all just don't want to admit that y'all hard-headed, right? That's the shit that I don't understand. That ain't right. I don't sound like the Temptations right now. I need to quit that. And yeah, and I heard the back song, the song called what you call it by the OJs. He's a backstabbers, backstabber. Let me stop. I'm acting a fool on Thursdays, but you know how it is. But yeah, man. But Fit Nelly, man, aka Fantastic, man, he need to go sit down, bro. That's the type of nigga that say, man, I didn't hate Kudo on them microphones, nigga. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But you know, I just understand why people just don't feel each other right often. But when I look at this stuff, I'm just like saying, man, this is wild. And when you understand the remedies of entertainment, when people get entertained, they just want to say, hey, you know, you're gonna do something with us or whatever. And it gets like that. So I'm not just doing this stream just for the hell of it. I'm just doing it to understand that this stuff goes on. And I'm glad he brought up that topic, man. That dude was trying to pretend that like catfish like this big girl, and then he got banned. And then he got banned. He just got suspended off of those sites. And then Daquan said, "Well, after Daquan, he's white. If he was black, they already know about it from the computer. There's some racial shit behind the tech shit. So yeah, liberals are ultimate racists. Don't trust them. Treat them like shit, and then move on. That's the normal way. High scale liberals like to drive super fast and then want attention. So you gotta look at that. And that's how you gotta look at it. And you know, me talking about old boy, it's just like it ain't even worth the spit. I mean, that nigga is just a clown. He can talk all the shit about me, but that dude's fake too. Nobody fucking with that nigga. He got destroyed all over on YouTube. So it ain't like, you know, I trolled him to death and he still hates my guts, and that's cool. Go on and hate your guts. I just don't acknowledge your weak ass. And I'll never acknowledge your weak ass. I'm gonna talk my shit. I don't care who don't like my ass. And it's just what it is. I've been this person all my life. And I was just being so cerebral with the shit. I've been on a few of his shits. And after that, he had to cut me loose. He had to cut me loose. So I know what it was. He was fake then. And it all started from 2 years ago. I told you these niggas is clowns and weirdos, man. That's why I don't fuck with that old crew like that. Thank God I stand to myself. And that Kuda shit, that was just the beginning of the end. He still lost. And I destroyed that nigga. He's mad about that. And Three Syllables got mad because I was talking shit over there. I'm like, dude, you had a so-called woman, a trans at that. I call her a trans. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The big homie is nothing but a trans. Ain't nobody fucking with that bitch. And I said, I don't care if she like it at all. She's a trans bitch. Ain't nobody studying that. I said it. Fuck that bitch. I'm on that type of time tonight. I don't care if she whites tonight. I don't fuck with her content. Cause the shit she started, I ran her ass off that shit on the third ship. And that bitch knew better. And she got the fuck up out of there. Me and Pepe roasted that bitch and she didn't want no parts of me. To this day, she don't get on panels with me no more. And that's great. She come my way, she can go fuck herself. She ain't getting on. Keep her ass in a fucking chat room. Nobody studying that bitch. Y'all niggas was blind about a fucking trans bitch, man. Fuck out here. We don't know nothing about her. She barely cams up. And I just don't fuck with her. That's how that shit got started over some bullshit. And I was just roasting the nigga. He got emotional like a little hoe. And then I kept on roasting and destroyed him. After that, he looked like a goddamn fool over at Ramil's. And Ramil got tired of shit. That's why he created the underground. Him and Ty City, shouts out to them. They got a great content going. I salute them brothers doing their own thing. Niggas done got soft. They're done with y'all's bullshit. And that's brilliant. Not just, you know, their side, it's Most of you niggas thought they're tired, bro. They had a solution, they had a plan, and they came up together. And I love it. They had a plan. And I just don't understand why people just want to get caught up on the bullshit. I don't understand it, but that's just what it is. Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. She get mad or what she do? What she gonna do? Not a damn thing. She's crying right now, so called crying. I don't know if he's a she, but I'm just calling it like it is. I can't stand these British fucks. These Canadian fucks that they are. Fuck every last one of them. I don't know who's worse. Us and Southern people in the US. I don't know who's worse co-signing this shit. Ain't nobody fucking with y'all. Talking about how great Canada is. Go back to Canada, pussies. It ain't shit in Canada. Y'all fucking retards, you ask me. And y'all can't even look different. I have to agree with that guy on the video game, the character they created. His name is Griff. And Trevor asked him, he said, how you feel about us Canadians? He said, the Canadians are worse. He said, at least try to look different. And he had a point. He had a point. He had a fucking point. And that's how I look at it in so many words. But you got people just on here tripping and thinking they know everything. But yeah, man. Nah, they ain't okay. They fucking clowns, you ask me. I don't care for none of them. The only ones I can tolerate, I hate to say this, if they from Montreal or Scotia, they cool. But the rest of them, they just trash, bro. I lost respect for them years ago. They talking all this shit about us. We're online and stuff. I'm like, dude, like, go and fix your pathetic ass country and get rid of those weak ass liberal governors that y'all got. They ain't even socialists. They're fake socialists and communists. They're a bunch of clowns, you ask me. I don't get why people act crazy though. I don't get it. I just pause for a minute because I try not to doze off. But yeah, that shit's wild, man. Y'all can't expect bullshit to come out of these people's mouths and then expect people to come up and change. And it's just what it is, because niggas gonna say everything that I'm saying is, oh, this nigga wrong here. They said lack accountability. And fuck the Brits and fuck all of them. They have no accountability. They're a bunch of sexuals. They want to cry about shit and try to say, oh, it's America's way. Man, get the fuck out of here. This is because y'all speak proper English. Y'all still a bunch of hoes in real life. Y'all ain't know what up and down is. Y'all can't even look at your own jock stripes. The fuck out of here. Forget about it, Mario. I got that from Vice City, if y'all don't know. That's a reference and a joke. He said, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it, Mario. He said, you want your melon pops? Yeah, that's right. Ha, ha. Woo. Let me stop. Oh, man. It's just what it is. But you got niggas be on some bullshit. Where you got to cook? We got to cook. We want the funk. And on the donna, we want the funk. We don't care. We don't care, man. We don't care. Yeah. Oh, I got a viewers that went up. Yeah. Appreciate y'all's likes, though. Appreciate y'all. It is what it is. But, he said the previous dude that I mentioned, us Americans fall for our faults, and at least we can take account of it, at least better than the two. Yeah. Yeah, we always. Yeah. I mean, none of us ain't perfect. I take accountability every day. If I fuck up, I remind myself, why did I fucked up? Man, it's just like it's so wild around here. Like you got I'm talking about these hoes, and then they said, "Aren't you focused on election day?" I ain't worried about Herschel, Mister Hershey's pieces, and that's how it is. I'm just acting crazy right now, but but that's it. But the screenshots, it gets the best of people, and then they get emotional, and then they act like you got it, and you hear, and it's like you expect to know everything, right? But that's how I look at it. But anyways, y'all. But that's all I got on the screenshots. But just talking about the pineapple show and these hoes on there, it's just like I know what she's doing, man. She's peeling that particular audience and different people, and then she's gonna get on stage and do her thing. But she'll forget about you niggas that support her real longer. She wants some new ones. She want that real bank. What's they saying? Big bank take little bank. It is what it is. So, hmm try not to doze off because when it gets to the 2 hour mark, I told y'all I ain't gonna be on here that much longer because it's been a long day for me. But yeah, but just be mindful of that. There's some bullshit going on all the time. He said, "Oh, this just came to my mind. I noticed that the old girl never even make a video about the queen passing away, but she was kind of quick to make a string on typical manager bullshit." Exactly, exactly. Facts, facts, facts. Let me highlight this. Yeah, you talking about the big homie? Yeah, she's fraudulent, bro. She's fraudulent. They said she speak on. No, she don't. She don't speak on shit. When does a bitch speak on her own country? Not a goddamn thing. Long as I've been on these modern spaces since 2020, that bitch ain't said shit about that. And as soon as you ask her, she frees up like a fucking noodle. Told you that's a goddamn dude, yo. I don't fuck with that bitch. Yay! But bitches need to be dealt with, man. We do this shit, and I know people are gonna hate on me regardless. Bitches, nobody, bro. Ain't nobody gonna argue with a retarded ass. She ain't got no fucking sense because y'all protecting the dude. She don't even show her face. That's a dude probably behind that screen. And that's how I look at it. But people, they're just gonna be who they are and just be malfunctioning and stuff like that. But as I can tell you, this stuff don't really matter. You gotta spend your life with whoever you get, and that's just it. But yeah, man. Yeah, these hoes, man, they just like, ugh. Why even bother? If you got issues with them, you got issues with them. Yeah, I've been chilling, man. Like, I ain't been bored. It's just my brain is just kind of loose right now. You know how it is. You got to love your meats. You gotta clap your hands to the beat. Do 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 do. Clap hands to the beat. Do. Let me stop. That ain't crazy. That curse bullshit. He said, "We are the breaks." But that's how I look at it. Thursdays is one of those nights, and you just like, Eastern time standard. So yeah, it's like 9:38 Eastern, PM, and just y'all chilling, whatever. Y'all can feel free to come to the gates, but I ain't gonna stay on you too long. So y'all know what time it is. But yeah, I showed y'all the screenshots. If y'all want to ask about it, yeah, that's how I felt about these hoes, and it is what it is. And then you got the nigga old boy is acting crazy. But she never talks about England. And the reason she don't talk about it, she got exposed a long time ago. We exposed on this channel. Exposed the last year. I don't talk to that thing. I don't know what that thing is. She can get mad about he don't speak English. Is that a crime? No. You gotta be appreciated. And that's how it is, but mainly it's just like, okay. But that's just how I look at it. But speaking of which, I've been on here for like quite some time. And I just laugh at people just go on that show and then embarrassing themselves. They talk about all this male development bullshit, but you niggas get embarrassed on the Pineapple Show, the new Kevin Samuels. Y'all can't even hang. At least I wipe out. He wear fictional shit. But pretend to be the breakers, you crazy. I don't know, man. It's just like, people just out here acting crazy. But yeah, but that show's designed you to get fucked up. I knew from the very beginning when she started, that shit was just took off. It might turn into a TV show. Y'all ain't careful. Talk bad all you want to. Never put them on the pedestal. I ain't putting them on the pedestal. I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to warn y'all. The females ain't going for that game shit. And they ain't going for the trick shit either. Y'all keeping something alive that don't work. Yeah, my sinus is acting up. Y'all please forgive me because sometimes you get caught up in the web. And that's how you gotta look at it. Swipe my sinuses in my ear. But next week I'm gonna be talking about something totally different. But you got to be mindful of that. Man, my earphones is comfortable as shit. Try to get the sinus out of my system. Sometimes it affects your ears when you sleep. Pause and you get dozed off. Okay, let's see what the dinner was talking about. Let's read. I want to read what you said. Just saying, the royal family does have an effect on the Negroes in the UK and the English Caribbean, but didn't bother to make a stream. Yeah, they always do it, but they too scared, like they always have it. And I see why people don't like the or the holidays or anything post summer. Yeah, they said. I want to read what he said right here. He said, "Motherfuckers be rushing for the year and shit, and like, chillax, enjoy the time for now." Facts. Yeah, enjoy the time now. Yeah, because time's the essence. It's precious. You do what you do, and then you be like, all right, niggas be acting crazy, and it's of the essence. But you got people get caught up and claim they hate microphones with XLRs and then try to copy a nigga. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what it is. That nigga's a fucking clown, bro. I got my handheld and I'm happy. I just bought me another handheld and I want to experiment it. I think I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna use it for Sundays. I'm gonna test it out probably. I don't know if that day, but I may test it out sooner or later. If I get it around this weekend, it's a lot of things I'm gonna get around this weekend. October breakout candidates. Who's the next Randy Arozarena, Eddie Rosario? Here are 13 players with the potential of becoming household names by the World Series. Who cares about the World Series? Who cares about the World Series? Who cares about the World Series? Yeah, that's why they say nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows. They said nobody know. Let me stop. That's how you gotta look at it. And that's how you gotta look at it. Man, it's woo. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Brain getting rattled. Protein. Sitting there good. Ear feeling better. At least consider it. But the nigga shit is just prevailing tonight, so it is what it is. And that's how I'm looking at it. But try to be mellow and then it get rough on the end. Man, because sometimes, and I was thinking about what I was saying in so many words, but try to glance at it for a minute, but I took another long pause and I was like, man, these hoes is and what Daquan was saying, like these dudes is very, very super desperate. Like you can see now, I see it in the screenshots. We talk about this a lot, and it's pretty much the same, bro. Yeah, let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. We're gonna change something real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna switch it to the gun. Add some balance up in here. That's how I see it. Yeah, man. It's just like, I'm just looking at it when the album comes in and, just keep getting old. But, try to keep my brain intact. Yeah, this stuff was wild. So, you know, we have this like, just be mindful of what's going on. So I try to keep the show intactful and friendly and things like that. I gotta see what's going on with my shit. It is what it is. But yeah, we gotta put this in the top perform. But they said you gonna run out of playlists. But shouts out to Absalom with the 2 hour, man. He's been on it like, yeah, he said be a visionary. Yeah, keep doing your thing, man. You'll be on fire one day. Keep doing you. Yeah, right there. I can't speak for that. But that's how the world's changing, because some people they just look at it for what it is and I try not to doze off, man. I need some rush in my brain. You know what I mean? Yeah, the water's gonna help, but it's just like I need that rush. I don't know what it is, but when I doze off, I should have rested and then got prepared like I did last night. Last night I was prepared, but it ain't gonna happen this Sunday. Get some sleep and then get up and then, I'd love to have some caffeine in between, just clean my brain out. It's just wild. And that's what it is. But like tonight, because I had to show y'all the shots, but I'll get some more shots, y'all, like every other 2 weeks. So, Thursday Thrills is what we have in it. And you got to be mindful of it. Most people are not going to like the shots I show, and I just expose them, and then what's going on with that. It'll be some crazy chat room, super chat. So we'll get that too. And we're going to get that coming up, this week. If I see something this weekend, I'll let y'all know. And then it's going to be on the next segment of Thursday Thrills. Probably on the 37th edition instead of the 66. It's 34, and then the 35th edition, you already know. But it's just what it is, man. That's the way to wind it down. But and then when you get fatigued like that, I try not to get fatigued on here, but you know what it is. Well, old girl had a match from last night. The so-called 23-year-olds, actually like 33-year-old, older than that. Let's see what's going on in here. But that's just bottom line. One on one. I try to keep my brain up for a minute. What is going on here for a minute? Ain't nobody want that. Ain't nobody want that. Ain't nobody want that. I was looking at somebody. Little shit. But yeah, old girl. And then the other one claimed for the Midwest. She ain't all that. I said, bitch, you can't be rejecting no guy and you looking like that. Everybody was giving her advice. But don't she look? That's just how it is. That's how people get down. And that's how I'm gonna look at it. But that it's very interesting that people just gonna be who they are and things like that. Let me see the graphics. Okay. Yeah, I want to see something real quick. Yeah, I found something very interesting. Let me change this something real quick. Let me change this real quick for y'all. Yeah, I don't need that. I got a plan for y'all. See that? Yeah. I'll get this out of here. Let me see something real quick. But that's just how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Because people go and get in and they just talk about it. Try not to pry of nobody. But I'll be right back, y'all. I'm just gonna go on mute for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back. Whew, I had to get my ass up because I dozed off a little bit. But it's just like you get in there and just talk about it, and then like we just saw the screenshots earlier, and I think with a fantastic joint. So he had on there, and I saw the microphone. I said, "Man, is this a guy who was anti mics against Cuda?" And he that crazy nigga that's talking all this shit. I know Cuda talks about his little gear and stuff like that. I mean, most DJs they have different arraignments how they talk about gear. They don't mention the brand names. They just say, "Oh, it's just a microphone." You got some DJs think like that, and then you got some that think like they go in depth on the tech. So most people say, "What is it going to be? This or that?" And they had like a solid debate, but it was bullshit over some small. Everybody was arguing about that USB and the XLR argument. White folks talk about that a lot on YouTube. And I hate to say this to y'all, most people don't like people with microphones, especially on this sorry site on YouTube. Now, other places they don't really care because they recommend it, but on YouTube, it's like it's just people are tired and it's saturated because you got people that don't care for it. Me. I have no issue with it. I can go either way. I can talk without it. I've done that before. And then when people say you got background on this, I don't want to hear all that. No, it's a waste of time. It's I prefer this because I got things going on in the background, not an ideal studio. And then I just chose to do it. And I said, you know what? Let me do this. It's a little different. I know people are gonna hate it, but over time they're gonna appreciate what I sound like audio wise. That's what matters. The other shit's just nonsense. It just makes us look bad, you know. Yeah, I had to spend some money. I said, man, I didn't buy no gear, and it's been months since I bought something. Like, I didn't buy nothing in September. I didn't buy nothing in October, in August. But the game or some video game. It is what it is. I just see it that way. But that's how I look at it, in so many terms. So it's just obvious. And then you see it, you be like, okay, yeah, this is out there. And that's just how I look at it. Some people just get caught up on the wrong shit. Let me switch right here real quick. Oh, it's 10:03. Okay, cool. Eastern, right on time. Let me tell you something about this bitch, Monica, on the Devin Wade show. Shouts out to the Devin Wade show and Talk Heavy podcast. That bitch is cross-eyed. Even though she's a damn good twerker, but she's cross-eyed. One of the nasty girls. That bitch is cross-eyed. Devin always pick on her cross-eyed ass. It's always acting weird. I'm like, bitch, when you gonna fix your eyes? Look straight ahead, bitch. Hot girl summer in the West Worlds. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into that. But shouts out to Nadia, man. She doing her thing too. Shouts out to Nadia. Seriously? She clapped back at Corey. She clapped back at Corey Holcomb. Oh my god. Cynthia. 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 She's looking for some dick. She wanted fighter. She wanted fighter complex. I was like, bitch, you don't even know what that is. She you over here acting crazy. I said, he can't talk to me like that, bitch. He don't want ya. He don't want your stinking ass. He don't want ya. He don't want ya. You know what I'm saying? He don't want y'all. So, man, I'm gonna do something tomorrow. So it's pretty much, I'm gonna chill tomorrow. Now, will I outside stream? I say, hell no. I thought about it Tuesday. I said, do I really want to outside stream? To be honest with you, I don't think so. I may think about it, but I don't know. I don't think I would. Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna chill tomorrow. I might do that next week. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a wild week this week. Oh, itching for a minute. My nerves is acting up. Trying to wake my ass up. And I mean, I was trying to doze off because I did a lot today, but it's been going on. But I've been chilling, and it was just like niggas be tripping. But my Eagles is what, are they 3 or 4-0? I think they 4-0. Who played tonight? Who played tonight? I don't see who played tonight. Oh, the Colts and the Broncos. Yeah. That's my secondary team because I like them because of Elway. That's the only reason AFC. But my all-time favorite team in the NFC, of course, is the Eagles. It is what it is. Talk Heavy Podcast. It's fire. Let me get some flames with my boys. It's over. Good. See what's going on in the sports world. We talk about the nigga shit. I told you, mine's versus topics. Oh, the Broncos 6 and Colts 3. Yeah. Let them tell it. Let them, Lord. Let them, Lord. But that's how it is because he had Courtney up there. Yeah, T-Mobile was taking over this internet shit. But yo, Vito. Everybody hates remaster remakes. I call bullshit. Some people do and some people don't. That's subjective. You got these fraudulent fans that support GTA 4. They ain't got a life, bro. Go outside, start acting like a bitch. But that's how I see it. Man, why do you always do that shit? He said the VMA fair use Negroes. I'm gonna do this right now. Shouts out to Brother X, man. He's doing great. He's doing content that it needs to be shown. Yeah, my brain is kind of loose right now. But yeah, Absalon did his thing. Shouts out to the man. Let me look to this Cynthia G shit. I mean, everybody. It's a couple more minutes, but I'm gonna talk for at least a couple of more seconds and then just end it right here. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate the degenerate come through. Who else came through for the night? It's everybody came. UD. Shouts out to you, man. Mike, Tampa, She. Of course, she's on the prowl. See him shared a few things going on. Shouts out to everybody, man. Because this is showing you the screenshots. So people on the playback, you can listen to what I said about these individuals. Y'all can look up for yourself. This stuff obviously going to continue, but I'm still going to show shots. So, I mean, Melly's just obvious. I mean, she's a hot topic, hot commodity right now. People just going to look into it. Just look into it. You might find something interesting about, what she talks about and things like that. And I'm just like over here telling you, the shit they be doing, that's just in the past. So it's pretty much it, Brains acting a damn fool, but it is what it is. Ooh, Because normally I don't act like this on Thursday because I always be well rested and then just air shit out and then do this. But next Thursday ain't gonna happen. we'll have something to talk about, and we're gonna talk about it extensively. So, but that's how I'm gonna get down. But if y'all good for the night, y'all good, because But like I said, stuff goes on. I'm gonna take this hat and put it over here. I'm gonna talk about something else. You know, yeah, I got my trusty, sounds smooth as eggs, but you know, I like this motherfucker right here. I'm gonna test it out with my other gear and stuff, but it just is. He's a ba da dun dun da dun 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 da dun 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 dun. It's just how people act crazy. But you got to be solid. You got to be solid what you're doing, and that's how I look at it. But there's the thrills in the books. It is what it is. It is what it ain't. Oh yeah. Cause the brain trying to get me to sleep. Yeah, how it is. But that's how I look at it. Just go crazy. But yeah, appreciate y'all coming through. I know people ain't gonna come through on short notice because I know that this stream was about the screenshots tonight. Of course. And yes, I dropped the hammer of the link if anyone come through. If not, I'm up out of here. So it looks like I'm up out of here. Wait till I get through, get this thing in motion. And it's just like, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like the ones that did join, but whoever's on the playback, salute y'all for watching it. Like I said, I'm gonna do more of these, and then I'll be on the prowl this week, and then show y'all the 2 weeks in time, or excuse me, the next week in time, next Thursday, not this Thursday, not the next Thursday, but the Thursday after, Thursday, excuse me, Thursday after next, 2 weeks for now. So y'all be on the lookout. May have something interesting. So with that, I want to say peace and shalom, and I'm out. Cheer. Oh, did that rhyme? I'm out. Oh.